Is your Social Security check leaving thousands on the table? If you were born between 1950 and 1966, you might be missing out on benefits you've earned. If you receive or plan to apply for Social Security, check these three rules before assuming your monthly check is correct. Many in this age group are not receiving their full benefits due to outdated rules, their claiming age, or even their work history after retirement. Here is why this matters. Social Security is not a flat, one-size-fits-all system. Your birth year affects your full retirement age. Your claiming age permanently alters your monthly amount. And if you worked while receiving benefits, your check might have been unexpectedly adjusted. Many seniors miss these crucial details, not from carelessness, but because the rules are complex and SSA explanations often lack clarity. So, in this video, we are going to walk through three important rules that could affect your Social Security check and one additional situation that applies to a smaller group of people. This isn't to scare you, it's to empower you to confidently verify your own benefits. Consider a couple in their late 60s, both receiving Social Security. One claimed early at 62, unaware of the permanence of that choice. The other waited a few extra years, leading to different monthly checks today due to timing, not error. This video will clarify such details. Now picture two more situations that show just how easily this can happen. A 63-year-old retired teacher claimed Social Security as soon as she was eligible, without realizing that decision was locked in permanently. She isn't doing anything wrong, but she may only discover the real impact years later, especially if a spouse or family member is still deciding when to claim. Or take a retired mechanic who kept working part-time in his early 60s while receiving Social Security. He noticed a few months where his payment was smaller than expected, assumed it was simply a mistake, and never looked into it further. He never realized SSA might later recalculate what was withheld, money he could have accounted for if he'd known to check. These are not stories about carelessness. They are stories about how ordinary decisions, when to claim, whether to keep working, quietly and permanently shape a check that is supposed to support you for the rest of your life. And once a claiming decision is made, it's set in stone. If you are over 60 and you rely on Social Security, Medicare, or a fixed income, subscribe now so you don't miss these updates. This channel helps you understand these rules clearly, without panic and without confusion, so you can make informed decisions about your own benefits. While not everyone will find more money, this video promises clarity. You'll learn which of these three rules apply to you and exactly what to check in your SSA account. Whether you already claimed your benefit years ago, or you are still deciding when to apply, these rules matter. And if you've had a public sector job, a fourth situation warrants your close attention. Rule number one, how your birth year shapes your full retirement age. The foundation for everything else. If you were born between 1950 and 1954, your full retirement age is generally 66. This is not changing, and it did not increase after you claimed. But that does not mean this video does not apply to you. Your check can still be affected by when you claimed, whether you kept working afterward, and whether SSA recalculated your benefit at any point. If you were born between 1955 and 1959, your full retirement age moves up gradually, by a few months for each birth year. And if you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age is generally 67. Many seniors assume this number is the same for everyone. It is not. Knowing your exact full retirement age is the starting point for understanding everything else in this video. Rule number two, claiming early versus claiming later. Claiming Social Security before your full retirement age can permanently lower your monthly check. Waiting past your full retirement age, on the other hand, can increase your monthly amount, generally up until age 70. Waiting isn't always right for everyone. It depends on your health, finances, and personal situation. But many seniors never actually check what their own number would have looked like at a different claiming age. That is worth reviewing in your own SSA account. Remember the teacher from a moment ago and how much clarity a 5-minute check could have given her. Rule number 3, working while receiving benefits and recalculation. Some people continue working after they start receiving Social Security. If you do this before reaching full retirement age and your income goes above a certain limit, SSA may temporarily withhold part of your benefit. Here's the part many seniors miss. Once you reach full retirement age, SSA may recalculate your monthly benefit in certain cases to account for those earlier withheld months. This isn't automatic or guaranteed for everyone, but it is worth checking, especially if you worked at any point while already receiving benefits. Exactly the situation our retired mechanic never followed up on. Each of these 3 rules connects to the same idea. Your Social Security check is not a fixed number handed to everyone the same way. It is shaped by your birth year, your claiming age, and your work history after claiming. A 4th situation for a smaller group of viewers. Should your career have included public sector employment, such as certain teaching, police, firefighting, or government positions, a 4th distinct situation warrants your close attention as well. In the past, 2 older rules could reduce a Social Security benefit for people in this group. The Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, which could lower a person's own Social Security benefit, and the Government Pension Offset, GPO, which could lower a spousal or survivor benefit for those who also received a pension from work not covered by Social Security. While not universally applicable, if this concerns you, the Social Security Fairness Act may have significantly altered how these rules impact your benefits. If you believe this may apply to you, the right step is to check your SSA account or contact SSA directly to understand how it affects your specific benefit. Now, let's bring everything together with a clear checklist you can use today. First, know your exact birth year and your full retirement age. Born 1950 to 1954. Generally 66, unchanged. Born 1955 to 1959, increases gradually by a few months each year. Born 1960 or later, generally 67. This number is the foundation for understanding everything else about your benefit. Second, review the age you claimed or the age you are planning to claim. Claiming before full retirement age can permanently lower your monthly check. Waiting past full retirement age can increase it, generally up until age 70. There is no single right answer for everyone, but it is worth understanding how your own claiming age shaped your benefit. Third, check whether you worked while receiving benefits before reaching full retirement age. If your income went above a certain limit during that time, SSA may have temporarily withheld part of your payment. Once you reached full retirement age, SSA may recalculate your benefit in certain cases. This is worth reviewing in your own earnings and payment record. Fourth, if you had a public pension and were affected by WEP or GPO in the past, check your SSA account for updates related to the Social Security Fairness Act. Avoid making assumptions on any of these 4 critical points. The most reliable way to check is to log into your official SSA account at ssa.gov, review your benefit statement, and look closely at your claiming history and payment record. If anything is unclear or your situation feels complicated, consult a qualified SSA representative or a trusted financial professional to understand your specific numbers. While not everyone is owed extra money, this checklist is the fastest way to make sure you're not missing out on benefits you've earned. Stop guessing, start checking. Confirm your full retirement age, review your claiming decision, investigate your work history for withheld benefits, and if applicable, understand recent public pension changes. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not personal, financial, or legal advice. To understand your own situation, review your official Social Security account or contact SSA directly. If you are over 60 and you rely on Social Security, Medicare, or a fixed income, subscribe for clear updates that help you protect your money and avoid costly mistakes. Please share this with a senior who might benefit. A few minutes of checking today could significantly impact their monthly check.